Hi guys, it is. Now we come for another new episode, and this one is about the ghost teacher. Bay of Tao Tao Mao. This is a really well-known one in China, and he is famous for catching zombies once. Now we look around his place. This is full of really dangerous. The surroundings are there. Ash has an arraignment. Ba is really beautiful, and in other words, it is really very blurry. All around this place is all alms, and this book it opens itself because of the wind, pang, perhaps the effect of ghosts that he had around it, now knew nothing of this master, and the cross above it fell upon. His back made him fall to the ground, and there was no one to help him. He tried to call out for help, but no one came to help, brother and saw. That he worked hard to get out of that place, but got out not because of that cross, it fell to the back, threw him away. Now, too, the time has passed. The sky has cleared, and Teacher Min is not sure. To know what he is going to be, let us keep watching. This guy walking, also sick, urinating in that place. The place is probably where the teacher fell. The tree was Min, and about. Now in that place, there are a lot of bustling people, and there is also a salutation. There is a greeting, whereas two of them have a game of Pao Xin. Simba Pina is to lose. Is he to ride back? Now one of them is to lose, is to let the man. He rides back. Now he walks. Also on the way, and inquired about this. That thing, suddenly, come to this place. This group of men are talking about business, and they are bargaining about business, whether about the mutual trade thing, about the business for their occupation, have grown forward, but one is not satisfied because of want for gain. Each one of them asked to rise, the other asked to be let down, and the other asked to share equal sides, and so the argument went up and down, causing them to express their respective wrath. And one was without parallel, and suddenly the teacher caught a ghost, and they talked about the teacher catching the ghost, who the teacher was, and while this man also answered, one Neb. We are older than him if we are happy, is we will call him teacher, but if we are not happy, he calls them Ash, don't be rude, and so is. There were also two young children who came to see his teacher, and also asked about a different thing, and a young man lied to his teacher, that he had a sore foot, gave one, the girl was so ugly, and then he walked in and sat in the store. And whereas this man also overdosed and said, Teacher Mao, whose name is Aoi, he heard that, and the teacher was angry, so he went. A man was trying to come to Grandma with him, really, but Master Mao was not Grandma with, because of yesterday, he called him a foul word. Don't call him a bitch. Then he asked, yes, to do business cooperation, but Master Mao would not. He divided the tea for his students to drink to, and did not look at him, because the man was of bad character. Well, that's why he refused to do business with, so he said, we don't do business with you because you are not good, bae. And after a while, there was suddenly a big woman of theirs, a rich child, coming to a city. And this lady, one of them, he's from abroad, so here he comes. And so he greets, his uncle, and the lady is really beautiful. Whereas this man saw the lady and walked away, whereas this man pleading, but they did not Grandma with, and they went to greet their big lady all together. And this man, he was flashing a cigarette for his teacher. When he saw the pretty girl, he flinched at the teacher. He wondered only once, and this woman also described to his activities abroad, that there was EU, what the situation was. And so they chatted up and down about greeting, and EU inquired about their living pictures abroad. Whereas the boy also wanted to meet the woman, but the teacher said, "No need to go, here he is." And the woman, also instructed, as well as asked to rely on the work which he did there. That man, he knew a lot of them. That girl, he, Tim, from the country, don't go, let's guide. And this man also came to be friendly with a beautiful woman, and introduced the name, and boasted of it, and so did he. And his brother said unto him, "Do not come near to my sister." And yes. And then they went into their place, and yes, above it. And the young man only looked at him from under, and one woman. Also said, "How did they laugh at your brother?" And she laughed at it because the brother made a bad gesture, so he went to put it on you. And then came and sat down and drank the tea back and talked with their, yes, to talk about catching a ghost, to catch a ghost. So yes. And then after that, they said to brag about it, so that I know. If the teacher catches a ghost, I also know how to catch a ghost. And they, about the bet, the ghost catch was $500, $1,000, so, hey-yo. Whereas this next action is with a bunch of teams not knowing what to transport, and also an old tat, he comes around to the bar, looks to lead the way. "Those who carry all the material don't be so haggard, and all this material is probably an artifact, apparently probably taken to a place to catch ghosts. And look, so now also they have set up their places of worship to do something, brother." Now their teachers also told their students to make good preparations to check well, not to have any shortcomings, don't worry, and the staff as well as their team prepared meticulously, and the teacher admonished Dad, so do not this deficiency, not to lack that, don't be one and one girl. Also call to introduce as well as to chat, and they call him to call you teacher, catch Ghost Bay. Bah! And they did the ceremony. There was a reclamation with the boss that if they would not, they would go home, so that two, the man and the woman, were the master of catching ghosts, did not know whether to catch ghosts or not, if there were young children, so did not know how much their experience had been. Now the jump is thanks only once, now do a raffle to Yang. Now he calls the little teacher, his big teacher, don't you. And call ghost call you, lead the way, don't go. Now there was also a lot of papers scattered all over, and two of them jumped up and down, jumping up, don't they express about their martial arts, whether or how to get the little teacher, their big teacher to come, so like Khmer, we have a ceremony, so now they release their own martial arts, while the boss of the one hired is him sitting and watching him what the result is.